conversations with our queens from across the world. They are entertaining, educating with tons of passion. Welcome to the show, Queens Forever. Global Namaste world. Truly delighted to welcome you all to the utmost magnificent show, Queens Forever. Since the time we are born, and of course, the time we get our senses, we always imagine ourselves right from the story time that you want to be a princess one day, or probably just dream of being a queen or a princess, and blame it on the comics or the stories that we studied. But towards the beginning, our humble thanks to River Comics for allowing us to dream and making our world completely colorful. All you have to do is download it for free and enjoy the lovely stories with all your loved ones. Thank you to We International, and you're watching us on IndusTV. So every girl, as she dreams of becoming a queen, we are here to fulfill all your perceptions and your dreams and make them become a reality. Traveling around the world just by coming at your doorstep, our queens are here to share their amazing journeys with all of you, inspiring you, motivating you, and taking you on a natural high altogether. So start imagining yourself as we share the beauteous journey of our Miss Heritage International 2019, the very lovely, gorgeous, and the talented Miss Gulbanu Madiyarova. Bahuladi, welcome to new Gulbanu. How are you doing today?
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm doing very good. Today was amazing day, and it's amazing time to meet you.
So true. So after Singapore, we're meeting here, Miss Gulbanu. I really want you to get back to your crowning moment. Just close your eyes and imagine, feel nostalgic. And the winner was. But tell me about that.
Even now, if I'm remembering about this moment, my tears are coming. And I'm like, oh my God, it was the moment which I was dreaming about, like, all my life. And it's beautiful. And the whole work which we have done till this time to win this title. And it all comes, and it's so emotional, and it's so happiness, and so blissful moment. It's beautiful.
Beautiful. And you know, the way you're saying it, so more than what you're saying, I can feel that expression and the warmth in your eyes as well. Your cheeks are glowing too. So it's beautiful. Miss Gulbanu, you've been a recipient of several other titles before you won the main title of Miss Heritage International, representing your country at Singapore. So how did the other titles prepare you for the main one? And did you know that this time, yes, this time you're going to actually win the crown? And how did you really prepare for it? Tell us something about your preparation.
Since my traditions, my culture, and my country's culture makes me feel like always like a flying. And if I'm starting to talk about it, I'm always shining. And since it was Miss Heritage International, I was like, oh my God, I was preparing till this time all my life. And since I started my beauty competitions very early, since from 13 years old, I started all these competitions, and step by step, I was coming to this special moment in Singapore in 2019. It was, yeah, it was a little bit expected, and it's also hard, not only for me, for my family, and I'm like thankful that I have my family, my mom, my brother, who are always supportive, and they were always ready to help me. And thanks to them, and thanks for my trying to get this. I was preparing, I was doing like better things. Of course, it's for we know the result is coming. You will be keep going, and keep going.
Wow. I just want to know, because you started winning your Miss Teen beauty pageants, and that's how it all got started. So how important is it for you, to start preparing much ahead of time rather than being the first one to participate in a beauty pageant for the very first time and win it? So how important is it to have different experiences? Because every beauty pageant experience is completely different and unique. So you think it's very important to win the bigger crown, to win the male title, and of course, the precious title. It's important to have exposure. I think it's important, Gulban.
Since I started my journey with that, I think it's important. But don't worry, if you don't have this, all you need is confidence. You have to be confident and calm, and you will win hearts.
Wonderful. So this is what I wanted to tell everyone. Even if you don't have the exposure or experience of your past beauty pageants, you do have the experience of watching Queens Forever. Get inspired by them, learn from others' experiences, and be the best version of yourself. We'll see you right after this amazing short break. It's amazing because we want you to keep dreaming about wearing the crown. See you guys soon. Welcome back post the break, and we are here to make your dreams come true. With us is sharing her beautiful journey, Miss Gulbanu from Kazakhstan. So, Gulbanu, also tell us something very, very important. When you watch the other beauty queens on the television and you imagined yourself, who's the one who inspired you the most? Which queen inspired you?
Always when I'm watching television shows about other beauty queens, of course there is not only one, and it's like comes to different pageants, and of course the biggest one is Miss World. And when you see their story, each queen in each year, they have beautiful story, beautiful walk of life to come into this special moment. And since I am also doing same way, like sometimes we have to hard work for that, sometimes we have to give up an hour sleep to get to more preparation in that point. It was very nice that everyone had beautiful walk of life, and then you feel like these people are doing amazing, and I can do that. And since I was watching this TV shows and Miss World, since I was, I don't know, 6.
Right.
And it was getting to this moment, preparing myself, building confidence. And in any situation, I'm trying to keep my smile. So it will brighten up whole world.
Beautiful. I love that confidence. As I always say, the first thing even the jury notices most of the time is the smile, because how happy you are, only if you're happy can make the world a happier place to live in. So, what all
Right.
gets into the preparation? As I asked you earlier, I want to know, you said you have sleepless nights, you have to give up on your sleep. How do you prepare right from your wardrobe to your makeup to your look? What really gets into you being a queen? Is it very difficult when you also think of the finance, simply because you need finance to buy your outfit, or you need a designer collection? So tell us about your preparation regards your makeup as well as regards your beautiful attires and your wardrobe.
Coming to financial part, it was a little hard. That's right. In every day of competition, you should have at least 2 outfits for one day. But I want to recommend you that I want to say that always you can find beautiful, very good looking things with normal prices. It's not always very expensive. You don't have to spend lots of money for that. Yeah. And coming to the talent shows, that I was saying that I wasn't sleeping at night, it's because of I needed to prepare my singings and dance preparation. All of it could take hours and hours. In that, I was spending lots of time. To my makeup, I started learning it very early. Since I started putting my first makeup, and I'm like, oh, it's so nice. It feels more beautier, and you have so much confidence when you use makeup.
So true. So true. I think all the girls from Kazakhstan are naturally very beautiful. And,
Thank you.
and of course, post makeup, of course, you do look like absolutely, absolutely, as we always say, the reigning queen. But I've seen you otherwise also. How do you take care of your skin before the pageant comes? 6 months before the pageant, you start preparing. So, how do you really take care of your skin as well as to get into the right shape?
For that, I'm trying to keep my skin, of course, always clean, and then I have special secret methods to clean my skin and keep it beautiful. Uh, my mom taught me these things. But apart from that, I don't use lots of chemicals or lots of cosmetic, because, as you said, our skin is already uh, from God. It was given nicely.
So true. Yeah, it's like a flower blooming,
Thank
and
you so
feels
much.
really wonderful. A lovely question coming to you, Gulbanu. How do you really balance your world of studying as well as participating in a beauty pageant?
Since I started participating very early, I was still at school, and it would be a little hard. But since I was preparing in the half day and half day studying, but I was keeping both of sides together, and I didn't lost anything.
So we did learn about how to really get all geared up, how to prepare yourself, but what really happens at the time of the pageant? What does your heart tell you? Let's know more about this from Gulbanu. So Gulbanu, sharing your experience of Miss Heritage International. The moment you met all your co-contestants, what did your heart tell you?
In first day of our competition, in first day our competition, I met all our participants, and they were beautiful, charming, and they were ready to show us other culture and their heritage. And it was in two different parts of the world. It was very beautiful. What I love about beauty competitions, it's that you can meet hundreds of people, and hundreds you can learn hundreds of different walk of life, and then their heritage, their traditions. The best, my lovely part of the competition was when we could share our traditions, our food, and our national instruments. That was the best part.
Oh, lovely. Knowing more about the pageantry experience of Gulbanu, but a humble thanks to, of course, IndusTV, to River Comics, We International, most of all, to each and every one of you for showering tons of love on all of us. See you after this very short commercial break.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for We International Founder, President, Chairman, Mr. Bharat Goradia, Bollywood star. Mr. Bharat Goradia with legendary singers from Indian music industry. He believes in spreading smiles over everyone's faces. Sports champion. The Dada Saheb Phalke Award and Bharat Gaurav Pride of India Award winner Mr. Bharat Goradia has been innumerably awarded across the globe for his outstanding work in the field of promoting Indian arts and culture all over the world.
The charming beauty, you're on our show, Queens Forever. Welcome back, Gulbanu, and to all you lovely people. Hope you're dreaming big and making it possible. As they always say, really dream big. So do you believe in visualizing winning the crown, Gulbanu? Did you start dreaming of winning the crown every time you fill up a form and participate at a beauty pageant? So tell us the truth about this so that all our viewers can gain from this.
In reality, our mind can do a lot of things. We can't imagine that, but it's true. Every day when I'm waking up, going to the mirror, going all the parts of of my body, and I'm saying thanks for everything that I have, to my health, to my beauty, for my skin, and of course for my soul that it works all the time, and it makes so much work for me. And every day I'm coming to the mirror and visualizing my crowning moment, and it works. That's true.
Wow. And look at her smile, and she actually spilled the beans out. And, as I said, yes. So today is a dreaming day for all of us. But they always say, dream with your eyes open. So that is, get into strong visualization of you actually wearing the crown. I love your crown of Miss Heritage International. Coming back to the pageantry and the main question, that is, when you're asked the Q&A round, which is a little skeptical because you don't know what's coming, from the jury. So tell us about that question and that answer, which won you the title of Miss Heritage International.
I think in all of the competitions is stressful part when they asking the final questions, and it was asking me, the jury was asking me the question about what kind of person is deserved to be queen, who can be queen, and it was a very hard question, and my answer was, the best beauty we can show to people, it's our heart. Our heart is beautiful, and it will be shining like a sun, and it will cover up the whole our earth, whole our universe. With this, we can keep everyone, our goal to make other people feel good and other people feel happy. And I think this is the most thing which we have to have. It's our beautiful heart.
Oh, wonderful. And coming now to a very interesting segment of the rapid fire round. Here we are with Gulbanu from Kazakhstan for the rapid fire. Gulbanu, my first question to my beauty queen is, oh my God, your favorite color for the evening gown.
You can see my evening gown for Miss Heritage International. It was blue. It was dark blue and beautiful, princess for a ball. I could go to the ball.
Yeah.
Dance with the prince.
Yeah, so we do have the beautiful pictures which we're showing you, of course, here in our show. But let me tell you, she had the best gown ever any girl could dream of, and you really look like one Cinderella there with that, natural beauty,
Yes.
and carrying yourself so gracefully. And I did love that. So it's the royal blue color, which you all will love it as you see it here with us. Really, really. What are the 3 attributes, Gulbanu, that are very important for any contestant to participate in a beauty pageant, which you need to have? So one is, of course, smile, because you have the best smile ever. And which are the other 2 attributes you think?
For 2 attributes, I want to say, first, as we mentioned, it's smile. And after this, we have to have our confidence. But the third one is to be humble. In any situation, we have to be humble. All that what God gave us, all these presents, we need to use it in good way. We need to understand other people's situation, and if we can do somebody smile, nothing more, just smile, and it will help for this person. Maybe it will change lives. So this is the 3 things what I truly believe helps us to be the best person.
Your toughest and your easiest round at the beauty pageant, and why?
The toughest part of the competition is the final question round, and I think this is the easiest one. It's the same, because in that moment you don't have to be pretending or anything. You don't have to prepare anything for that. All what you have to do is just showing what you truly believe, what our thoughts are. We just put it in the word and tell it to the jury.
Your favorite food that you give up on because you're preparing for the pageant, and how long do you give up on your favorite foods, and which is that favorite food you give up on?
You know what? I didn't give up in any food. I could eat I could eat ice cream because I love it. I want to keep my smile. So for that, I need to have some food which make me feel smiling.
Let me
But
tell you,
even without giving up on foods, it was good. But
she
the
doesn't have to
sport
really
is,
give up on her favorite foods. Very
yes,
nice.
yes.
I know you
The
are
sport
naturally
is,
very good.
yeah, if you're doing sport, it's all on your hand.
Wonderful. So what is your fitness regime that you keep yourself so fit and your metabolism is so high?
Well, I work out 1 hour in a day. Probably after waking up in the morning, I go for a short run and eating good healthy food. I usually eat healthy food, but ice cream is the little bit more. Apart from that, in the evening time, I go to gym and relax for 1 hour fitness for 1 day, and this is all what you need.
Your beauty tip, because we don't get time at the time of pageant to dress up well. So in 3 minutes, what is the makeup that you really, use and still look your starry best? In 3 minutes, if you have to do your makeup.
Yeah, in 3 minutes of makeup, since first visible thing is my smile, I will put my lipstick super fast, and I'll put some eyelashes, and this side you can see it's shiny. So this is all the things.
So yeah, because she has a good skin, so she can just have a little bit contouring or a blush on. Really, I must say that I really have to come across someone who's as smiling and as bright as you are. And that's what even your eyes speak volumes. How important it is for all of us, for let the eyes speak at the time of the pageant?
In our eyes, we can see every emotions, what we're feeling in that particular moment. And for that, whatever you feel inside, it doesn't matter how you smile, it will show up in your eyes. So for that, you need to feel the real feelings. So it will be showing the real happiness which comes out.
Your favorite color for the swimwear round?
Red, because it's shiny and it's visible.
You won the title of Miss Heritage International. What is that beautiful heritage place you like to take your co-contestants or any of your friends who visit your country, Kazakhstan?
We have a beautiful city which called Turkestan. This is the place where we still have the buildings from hundreds years back. And I really enjoy to visit this place because it makes me feel, because it reminds me that this is my history. This is how I came here. And it's very beautiful. I truly recommend, if you come into Kazakhstan, visit the city Turkestan.
If you had to go on a romantic date with any of the superstar or celebrity of any country, who would you go with and where would you like to take him?
I think if I had some feelings like this, I could just tell to this person. But for me, for my partner, the best. I don't want to say anybody like particularly, but I want to say that the quality what I will look for, it's to be the best person. Like as I say, to be kind, to be humble, and truly understand our world and what we are doing in that moment. This is the person whom I can probably look for.
Lovely. We are truly thankful to Mr. Santosh Sapkota and Ms. Susan, the founders of Miss Heritage International, through which, of course, we met Gulbanu, and I was there to experience live at Singapore. Gulbanu, you have fans across the world, but we do have a very important and special person who's here to meet you and ask you a question. So are you ready for that? It's time for us to welcome our international promoter of art and culture in the United States of America. We call him Mr. India because he's all across the world, and he's here to ask our winner a beautiful question. So let's truly welcome our gentleman, Mr. Bharat Goradia ji. Absolutely a pleasure welcoming you here, Mr. Bharat ji. And I'm so excited. I wanted to say today a lot of adjectives somehow, because I know for a fact that we all, love people who smile. So when I have Gulbanu and when I have Mr. Bharat Goradia ji, who's always smiling and, having this charm on his face. So Bharat ji, how excited are you listening to Gulbanu?
It's always a pleasure and privilege to welcome the angel, the Cinderella, who has come for a date with us.
Thank you so much.
On behalf of our sponsor, River Comics and We International, it is indeed a great pleasure and privilege for me to welcome the beauty, the Cinderella, on one of the finest talks of all time, Queen Forever. And Gulbanu, I have to just ask you a simple question. Do you believe that once a queen forever?
Yes, I truly believe in that. Since I experienced it in myself, I know this is once a queen, it's forever queen.
What an amazing, outstanding answer. And your smile is really contagious. Anybody can fall in love with you, with your smile and with your beauty. And of course, with your brain also now after hearing you for all this time. So on behalf of River Comics, our sponsor, We International, and all of us, thank you so very much for sparing your valuable time, sharing your experiences, and giving us the tips to all the young girls how to win the international title. Thank you so very much, and wishing you all the very best in all your forthcoming projects, and see you very soon in New York. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bharat, Simran, IndusTV, and River Comics for inviting me this for beautiful meeting. And thank you, Santosh and Suzanne.
It's been a smiling show today here at Queens Forever. With Bharatji, I have now some competition for someone who smiles much more than Bharat Goradia ji, and that's Ms. Gulbanu. So thank you to everyone. Please keep loving IndusTV and please share this with all your loved ones. You have no idea whose dream you might fulfill by sharing this. Thank you. Love you all. Take care. God bless. And of course, dream with your eyes open. This is a beautiful dreamy world.